Hey team, this is Thomas and Tyler here with Scott Martinez, the President CEO of the Tyler Economic Development Council. Now I'm relatively new to the council, but I'm thrilled to be on the board. In fact, it's been about a month, right?
It has been a month. You've got perfect attendance.
Perfect attendance so far. Doesn't get any better than that, does it?
Yeah, one meeting you attended.
There you go. Hey, listen, tell us a little bit about the Tyler Economic Development Council, their history, what they do, and why they're here.
Thank you so much, first, for the opportunity to speak to your audience today. The Tyler Economic Development Council was formed in 1988 as a response to the economy in Tyler. Really, we'd taken our bumps with a downturn in the energy sector. We had a lot of financial institutions that were failing. It was a tough time economically in Tyler and Smith County, which is hard to imagine with everything positive that's happening today. So a group of private business people formed this group. We're a private organization. We're set up as a 501c3 nonprofit, and they hired Tom Mullins, from Minnesota. I mean, where do you go to find an economic developer for East Texas? You go to Rochester, Minnesota.
That's right.
So Tom came here, and he told me this, so it's not saying anything he wouldn't tell you, with the intent of being here, 3 years. Tom was here 31 years. So when Tom retired—
Quite an icon in the community, by the way. Everybody knows Tom Mullins.
Everyone knows Tom. He did a tremendous job here, and I was very blessed to follow him. And I've just finished my 3rd year. So what we do is, number one, we want to make sure the companies that are here, that are paying taxes, that are employing people today, that we're helping them be successful here. And if you look back over the past 3 years, some of the companies we've worked with are Trane. They invested over $76 million in their facility here. All of their residential heating and air conditioning business is here in Tyler. Not just the production, but the engineering, the marketing, all of that's in Tyler. Tyler Pipe. Tyler Pipe's been here since the 1930s. They invested $36 million in a new foundry here. Hood Flexible Packaging invested $17 million in the first phase here. So the crux of what we do is, first and foremost, we want to take care of those local companies. Secondly, we want to position Tyler and Smith County as a profitable location for new companies that are looking for a place where they can locate, hire people, and become a part of our community.
Tell us a little bit about the project that we just commenced, and the consultant that we hired. That's a very interesting story.
It is. So when I got here, it became apparent that we didn't have the real estate assets that really align with the marketplace in regards to new manufacturing and distribution facilities. So we engaged a consultant to look at property in Smith County and find us properties that would be suitable for economic development projects. Our consultant came back with 57 sites around Smith County.
Wait, were they all within Smith County?
All within Smith County. Our charge is Smith County.
Interesting.
So found 57 sites. We ranked those sites. And this past January, we closed on 412 acres.
Now, when you say we closed,
We bought.
we bought it. Cold, hard, American currency.
Yep, private
We closed
dollars.
on it. We own it privately.
Private dollars.
Okay.
We are, we're not a governmental entity. We've got great public sector partners, but we're driven by the private sector. We've got almost 150 groups that fund our organization.
Okay.
We're not funded like many of our peers with a half cent for economic development through a sales tax. We're funded through private dollars primarily.
So we bought the property.
Bought the property.
Then what happened?
We sold 150 acres to a company based in Abbeville, Alabama. Great Southern Wood Preserving. Their product is known as Yellowwood. That's their most dominant company.
Yellowwood.
If you are into college football, the SEC network, a lot of their programming is sponsored by Yellowwood.
Okay.
They're also, if you're into NASCAR, the Talladega 500 is now called the Yellowwood 500.
Interesting.
So they're going to be a great asset to our community, and we're very fortunate that they chose.
And that's
Tyler.
just one of the projects.
That's just one. We have over $400 million worth of projects we're currently working on.
That's right. In inventory.
We now have the real estate assets that align with what the market's looking for. Everything from e-commerce to more building supplies. And everything, Thomas, you know this, everything from my perspective is driven by the market. Yellowwood is here as a response to the growth in the Texas construction market. Some of the other projects that we're seeing are here to meet customer growth in Texas. So we're positioned great. Having this property on the interstate gives us puts us in a very competitive position to bring jobs and opportunities for people that may be in your Sunday school class or
That's great.
or coach youth sports with you.
That's great. Are there any questions that I should have asked that I haven't?
How do you become involved in the Tyler Economic Development Council?
Yeah.
We've got a website, tedc.org. There's a lot of data on there, and if you're a business wanting to become involved in the Economic Development Council, we're always looking for new members, but there's a lot of data.
That's right.
You can compare our cost of living to over 250 other communities' cost of living throughout the country. So,
Listen, team, Tyler is a great place to be. Join my wife and I and join the Tyler Economic Development Council. Make an investment in our community. Hey, Scott, thanks for being with us today. Great being with you. Come see us.
thanks for the opportunity, Thomas.